Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me. Allow me to introduce you to my latest tool in collaboration with the Akashic Records, the Lemurian Light Helix. So this tool was born out of necessity. I asked, how can I go further in the Akash? How can I become more immersed in the Akash? How can I tap into those old kingdoms visibly and vibrationally in a way that will be profound and meaningful? And not only that, as an Akashic Records practitioner, I have to be able to hold my frequency in those places for sometimes an hour or more at a time. So this is the tool that came forward to help with that process. And, you don't have to be an Akashic Records practitioner to use it. If you introduce it into your field with an understanding of what it was made for, your spiritual systems would love to accommodate what it does. And they will be grateful for the additional help. So anyways, I started making this all the way back in April. Took me from April until May to get to the point where, I got the green light to go ahead and use it in session. And for the month of June, I've been using it in session and the results have been really profound. I've been accessing pieces and parts of the Akash that I had no idea existed before. And, the clients have benefited from that tremendously. And I'm also not spending as much time, sharpening my tools and keeping my instruments calibrated. I feel more able to sustain those high frequency experiences. So each helix, if I were to start it and work all the way through from start to finish, each one of them takes me about 6 hours to make. Just like my other energy tools, the Light Helix is not pre-made. It is not made in mass. It is made for the individual with the individual in mind, so that when it arrives to you, it's already aligned with your frequencies and energies. So let me now break down some of the components and the materials used to make the Light Helix. The Light Helix is going to have an Akashic Records resonance. It is going to maintain an etheric body, and it is self-illuminating. The core that you see, the selenite core that you see, is 6 inches, and it is coated in resin. And that flower of life sticker you see is embedded inside of the resin. The resin, just like my other products, have the blue pigment in them. So when you're meditating with it outside, it's going to hold that UV light. And when you come inside, it's going to be glowing in your hand, and that's really cool to see. So the material used, we have copper, selenite, gold, rose quartz, river stone, beach sand, Himalayan salt, petrified wood, and liquid water. So there is copper tubing on the back side of the helix that has all of those ingredients within it. And all of those ingredients are kind of, swimming around in liquid water. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone into past lives, powerful healers and channelers and, high spiritual thinkers. Water is just, the most consistent, prominent spiritual tool applied in so many different ways. I knew that I had to implement it into a tool of some kind eventually. And, I was excited when it came through that that's what we should do. And we've used the flower of life once again in the product. So the flower of life, when engaging with the Akashic Records, is going to help you tap into broader spectrums within the Akash. And that's why we also radiate the Light Helix with 9 solfeggio frequencies. After everything's put together, it's going to sit in a room with some sunlight with a speaker blaring all 9 solfeggio frequencies. And, those frequencies help you have the Akashic resonance. Those frequencies help it maintain and, solidifies the etheric body. Anyway, you get the picture with all of that. So the Helix is just a little guy. It is, the stick of selenite itself is 6 inches long. And altogether, after everything's said and done, it's going to be about 7 inches. And it's going to fit very, very comfortably in the palm of your hand. You're not going to want to put it down. So the handle is going to go in the palm of the hand. You're going to have your pinky finger off the end touching the selenite. You want your 2 fingers in the middle to touch the handle. You want your pointer finger to touch the copper on the back. And then you want your thumb to be pressed on the flower of life in the middle. Anyway, in case you couldn't tell, I'm very happy about how this tool came out. I'm very proud of myself for putting myself in a position to bring it forward for everybody. And if you know me, I'm not one to brag. I'm not one to indulge in my own experiences too much. So, but I do want to let you know that the first 3 sessions that I did with the Light Helix, all 3 of those people emailed me after telling me how transformative and how life-changing the session was. And, I'm glad that I got that feedback, because I left those sessions buzzing too. And when you do things for, several years, I've been Akashic Records practitioner for several years now. And it's weird to say, but I was kind of building a tolerance to the experiences. So, the sense of wonder and the profound way in which you have the experience in the Akash, all of that is really important to hold on to. So what this tool has really offered me in the profession was an opportunity to reinvent, to try something new, to carve new experiences for myself, to help my clients in a more transformative, profound way. And I am very, very excited to share this tool with the world. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I have an email address that you can find on my website. I also have a phone number there that you can text message if you want to get to me quicker. And you should also know that there's a lot more to this tool than I've been able to describe to you in this video. So if you want to learn more, please go to the website. And thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate all the support and everything that you've done for me and my family, and hope to continue to be of service in whatever way we can. Have a good one.